Welcome back to TimberBorn and episode 3 of season 4 here on Meander with the INT playing update 5.2. Wow, that's a lot of information there. So last time we were trying to get our fermenter built so that we can use our cassavas for food. Which will be good. This farmhouse can cover most of that as well and get those planted. We've just started a 14-day drought, which we do not have enough water stored for, so we do need to do some pumping. And we have our pump going over here in our little extra reservoir that we created, but I failed to correctly fill up. So, what do we want to do this time? We need to work on power, I think, and we need to work on power that is going to work during some of the good temperate season and during the bad tide. So, there's a couple of ways we could tackle this. And with such a long drought, I'm actually tempted to go for the kind of the big solution. Right. Yeah. Right, you can be paused. You're going to be deleted. And we are going to unlock the high power shaft. And we are going to... This was not originally in the plan, but I think this is the option that for relatively cheap is going to give us the power source that is most robust to the different weather cycles that we have. So let's put in a path here. And some stairs, and don't know why that's there because it doesn't need to be. And we are going to, where are we going to? We are going to unlock the large power wheels, and we could put the first one there. And we would then need to put a 4-way connector there. I'm going to sketch it out and I'll then worry about how we build it. Vertical power shafts and corner, and these are just logs, so this is, you know, seriously, well, I say seriously cheap. It's a lot of logs, but I think this is the way to achieve a power supply in one hit that is going to be able to run during temperate and bad tides, and then we can work on expanding it. So we're going to do that. We then need to put in a 2 gap, 1, 2, and then we need to build 2 levees, and then we want to build another levee there. And we will do a large water wheel and a large water wheel. We might... No, they should be able to get to that. And then we probably need a bunch of pathage. So let's put in some pathage. They are going to struggle to build some of this. So we are going to do that. I think they should be able to get to that once they've built these stairs. So let's high prioritize the stairs. And then what I'm thinking is we do staircase, platform, staircase, and I'm not sure if they'll be able to build diagonally to get to that. We'll see. If not, we'll rebuild some stuff. Actually, we should let's plan to say plan for success, but let's plan for failure and just build once. And so this will all be recoverable, obviously, because it's temporary. But if we do that and higher prioritize that compared to that, that should work. And they should now, once these are built, should be able to build everything. So, do we need gears for any of this? We do not. We need all of the planks. So we can leave our gears paused, and our plank factory needs 75 horsepower. So we only need 2 of the power wheels, but we will need power for that as well. But for now, we can pause that. And we've got 3 spare beavers. How have we got 3 spare beavers? And we're going to use 2 up pretty quickly, but we'll put them in farming. We'll put them into the farming, and I think soon I might look at getting a hauler's post. And this is going to give us a lot of power potentially. And we then might start to look at metal. So I think in the interests of planning ahead, we're going to put a 4-way in there so we can tap power off, and we'll probably end up completely reworking this and maybe moving it because we don't need it to be there now. We can at least build down here. Yeah, so I think my priority is building that. We maybe need, why is there no trees there? Who's cutting those down? I'm not sure who's cutting those down, but I do wonder if we should delete another block of kohlrabi and put another lumberjack in. And then I am also thinking about the hauling post. So that uses planks as well, which is not the best, but I think we'll be okay. We're starting to get some spare beavers, so I think that would be sensible. And it would help with this as well, I guess. So let me think. I'm just going to do some maths again. I know you'll probably hate maths. It pays my bills, so kind of deal with it. So let's break out the calculator. 28 times 2 is 56, times 13 is 728 still, so we still do not have enough water, and we should stop running on single time and make some darn progress. So that might be why things were going so very slow. Yeah, but I think that's going to give us a lot of power tapping potential. Let's not let too much through at once. A little bit of a, can we grab it in there? We can grab some of it in there. Waste not, want not, and all that. So yeah, it's actually flowing in there. That's kind of cool. I guess it's lower, so yeah. A little bit more water in there. So I think next time, if we have a drought next time, I need to close this earlier. We have learnt that. What have we got spare there? Logs, that's okay. They're going to try and get all of this built, and if we can get it built before we get a bad tide, that would be good. And obviously, maybe not obviously, with putting the levees in here, it will focus the water through where the water wheels are. And, you know, it's, if we get temperate, we could let water both ways. Because the only benefit of it coming this way is hydration. Which is a benefit, obviously, but not necessarily actually needed. So let's bung that up to 10. We can pause you because you've been unpaused for how long? Let that one fill up. And we are starting to get cassavas, so we should start fermenting them. Yeah, we're good enough for power. We're good enough for power. We do need a lot of logs, but they will come. They will come. You can be paused. So we have 9 vacancies at the moment. Because we have this set to be full. Makes sense. That makes sense. And we are actually going to straight away use that up. Although we've got 47 logs, so maybe we don't need to. We put it in, and once it's built, I'll pause it. So we're going to high prioritize building it, because that it should be instant, you know, it doesn't need resources or anything. There we go, and then we will pause it straight away. So you can be paused as well, because there's no berries there, so that's good. We just need to remember to unpause you when berries are there, and we now have 6 farmers. In theory, we have our dude fermenting, so we should hopefully see a little bit of a boost in well-being. If I go to here, so yeah, we've got kohlrabis and savas. We've got campfiring and that. We've got scratchers. So yeah, we're doing okay. It's going to be a little while before well-being really does well, because, you know, getting power is quite important. Quite important. So I'm just going to give these a little bit of a prioritization so that we can get this corner piece built, because that's important. That is important. Yeah, they can build all of those. They're going to have to build that before they can build the wheel that sits on top of it, so that should be okay. That one they can build. I don't know if they're going to be able to get to the 3 high water wheels there. We may have to build staircases. We'll see. We'll see. But they've got all of the power line in, bar that, which is good. So we're going to give power a little bit of priority so they actually do it. And our food supply is looking a fair bit better. That's good. That is good. Water is sitting steady at 500. So I'm sorry, I'm going to do the calculation again. But we're up to 29 now, so let's call it 30. So 60 beavers times 9. 540. We are almost at the point where we have enough water to get through the drought. We should let some more out of here so that we are keeping this area hydrated. He's still pumping out of here as well, which is cool. This could probably do with a fair bit more water in it, actually. Yeah, that's pretty low. So let's let in a bunch more water and get everything nice and hydrated. that's good. And we've still got some water up here, which is also very good. And it would be nice if we didn't end the cycle with almost no water. So, you know, I'm actually pretty pleased with that. We can build that one. We can build that one. We can build that one, apparently. I guess what I need to do is make that high priority and that lowish priority, so they go up and around and build that. Because if we get that built and one of the water wheels will have some power come to the end of the drought, and we can save a couple of beavers on doing power wheel duty, and we can save a bunch of space for possibly then and maybe double up on some things. I wish there we go. So that one's built, so we can now prioritize this one, get this one built while I can get to it. Well, they keep throwing logs in, and the plank supply is not awful, which is good as well. Not sure where the planks are starting to go into here, which is cool. That's built, so let's build that one. And then they can just get on with building the water wheels, and I think we'll be good. So they can build that. I don't think they can build those, but we'll see how they get on once they finish the first big wheel. We've got 6 days, so I guess it would be nice if they built that as well. We have some beavers in the hauling post, which should improve us getting things moved around, which is cool. What I want to do is have these prioritized by haulers, so they're actually full of water for when we want to just top these up. That's good. Our kohlrabi store is doing well. Our fermented cassavas are getting eaten pretty darn quickly, so that's okay. And we probably, we have a fresh batch of berries to go pick, so you can do that. Trees are looking good. Lumber is looking okay. Let's let some more water out of here. There we go. Get that topped up nicely. So do I come in, clear all this out, and turn it into a bigger reservoir? Or do I increase the height of this and make this a deeper reservoir and keep this as what it is? Either way, we need to finish this project first. So yeah, they cannot reach up to that. So what we're going to do is, I think a staircase will let us reach that. That probably means, we can't reach that either. So we are going to need a staircase here as well, and a path. So we've got our first water wheel built. Awesome. So in theory, we could destroy this scaffold, but it's not doing any harm there, so I think we'll leave it. The only thing that we could do is put levees in so that it's starting to funnel the water earlier. I could be tempted by that, and it will recover some planks for us, which is not an awful idea with how many planks we are using. So let's do that. That gets us some planks back, which is going to be good for building our wheels. And we will put in some levees. How deep's this? It's only going to be 1 deep, isn't it? So if we do that, we can not compress, not fold. We're just channeling the water earlier. think that's sensible. They're cracking on with that, so that's good. We are doing pretty well with food and everything, so we don't have wet fur bonus. I'm wondering if we just bung some showers in. Well-being, the showers are only 50 science and they're pretty easy to build, so kind of thinking we just chuck a couple of showers there and get another little boost on our well-being, and we'll let the rest of that water through. Or not, because there is so little there that it doesn't actually flow over the step, so that's okay. We have what we have. I think we can very definitely pause that now because there's not a lot of water in there, and we do have some evaporation that's going to happen. That one can be pumped out, so that's okay. And I think we will... We've got 125 logs. We don't need to unpause our second one. It's so different, isn't it, going from like late game in episode 20 of the last series to now, where I'm happy I've got 130 logs. It's yeah, so very different. So very different. This is running nicely. We could unpause the other one to speed it up a bit, but I don't think we need to. So these barrels that we build, I'm going to keep them for now. I think having over 1,000 water storage is a good idea. Let's just that one's fine. That one's okay. It's not shrunk away from where we need water, so yeah, I think we're good. We just need to keep progressing. So the next step, once this is in, which we could start to think about, is metal. And what we're going to do is we are going to go not there. Go there. We're going to go like that. We'll need to sneak the path a little bit and get ourselves up to some scrap metal. So we will need the scrap metal flag, which is 250, and then 300 for the smelter. And that's going to let us get into some of the other things that we need. For example, gravity batteries and engines. So, yep. And I think I'm kind of tempted actually that longer term, maybe our industrial stuff can be maybe our industrial stuff can be over here or up here. We'll see. Drought over, just run out of water, so let's open those floodgates. Let's unpause those water pumps. You can be paused, you can be opened, and this is going to start generating power. So, and it's just a drought, so we can leave the beavers to keep building. Quite a bit of work to go still, so yeah. We should prioritize that by haulers, because we do have some haulers, so that would be sensible. And here comes the water. And oh no, there's bad water, isn't there? Pause. Please tell me there are beavers down there. There are beaver. Razzie, you're 44. I have a really bad feeling for you, my friend. I am sorry, Razzie. Particularly as you're now stranded and you're going to be ill. Yep. So you are our token sacrifice, I'm afraid, Razzie, to yep. But we're generating 500 horsepower, 500 horsepower. You did a good thing. And we can't rename water wheels, but if we could, it would be renamed the Razzie water wheel. But hey, we've got loads of power. Got loads of power. Yeah? Yeah. Anyone else? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? I feel bad, but, you know, such is life as a beaver sometimes. So, let's move on, shall we? Metal. Let's gather a flag. Gatherer. And we will put a couple of small piles for scrap metal just there. And then we will start to get into smelting metal. So coming nice and early, I'm kind of tempted to build the one platform there that we need. In fact, it doesn't even need to be a platform. It could be a levee. Because that requires less processing. It does require more resources, but it requires less processing, and processing is kind of our limiting factor because we should actually build more plank storage so that when the for a start we need planks for that, but when we get a drought we can finish building this project. The alternative is we have to come at it from another angle, and that would be quite a lot of resources. So I'm going to see if we're going to get a drought next. If we're going to get a bad tide, we will come around and do that. But poor Razzie is not long for this world, I'm afraid. But our water wheel is generating 400 horsepower. Some of you hate me, don't you? I know. It's fine. It's fine. So our hauling post is not full. So how we had a spare beaver, I'm not sure, but we're getting scrap metal in now, so we're going to get our that built. And I think then I want to go gravity batteries. And I think that kind of means and we're getting a bad tide. So we're not going to get that built. So we're not going to get more built, but we are going to get constant power. So that's a win in my mind. My side monitor has just gone a bit nuts. Bear with me. We are still recording, I believe. Yes, we are still recording. Apologies for all the sound interruptions then. It's having a bit of a funny tonight. We're not going to be able to store water here. So that is a thing. I need to unplug that monitor. It is driving me crazy. There we go. So just give everything a moment to sort itself out. And there we go. So yeah, we are going to need to open this. So I think we do need to think about some water storage down here. So I do think that that means we want to clear this area of logs. So what we're going to do is we are going to pause these lumberjacks, and we are going to unpause these, and we are going to tell them to, they are told already, to cut down everything over here. So the other thing we are going to do is we are going to bring in the clearing crew, just because it kind of bugs me, and we are going to, when they're dead underwater, we are going to delete all of the blueberry plants, because I think this needs to become a bigger reservoir. So slightly bad planning on my part in terms of not thinking about the bad tide and how that's going to affect things. So yeah, we are going to close this up. So that's got water stored in it. We have 800 and something water stored, which is great. We have metal being smelted, which is great. We don't have any storage for metal blocks yet. We probably should. So what we can do is we will put another large pile just there and make that for metal blocks. And I think the next thing that I want to be thinking about is bridging across here and getting up here for our gravity batteries. So that is not quite going to work, and because, oh crap, crap. How bad is that? Bad enough that they don't work. So we've got 30, so we've got enough water, so I'm going to do that. And yeah, that was bad. I really could do with automating that or paying more attention. I'll let you decide which one. So what we need to do is a staircase there, that there, that path. At least it's only 10 days. We can survive 10 days with the resources that we have. That we are going to put a small pile there. We are going to put a lumberjack flag there. We are going to put a, what we need gears as well. That's our, why the heck did I put a lumberjack flag there? I do not know. But, and so far that's providing all the power we need, and it's not going to be perfect gravity battery land, but this is pretty good if we build them off of here. It's going to be good for now. It's going to give us a little bit of resiliency, particularly once we get our first engine running. So we can unpause gears. I'm going to keep these for now, just in case. Oh, we need to unpause you. And we need to unpause you. I'm doing brilliantly this time, aren't I? Killing everything. Come on. Come on. We have crops drying out. Oh, I unpause it. Come on. This is what happens when I get distracted, obviously. Oh. I need to set cutting up here. You are set to logs. You are going to be set to gears. You are going to be the wrong type of storage. You are going to be set to metal planks. And we actually have the science to unlock the gravity batteries and almost the engines. So that's kind of cool. We are very short of beavers. So I think they're good for food and water. So I think it's time for another pod. And all of that drying out is not necessarily a bad thing, given it was full of toxic sludge. So we probably need a path here so they can delete more stuff. We need to put those in. They can get all of those. Those are marked for cutting, so they can just clear this area down, and we are then going to increase the size of our reservoir. I think we could probably pause some science for now, just so we have some haulers doing hauling. And what do we need for the grav batteries? We need planks. Actually, we've got gears, we've got metal blocks. We need a plank store, and that should be set to supply. One more, which is going to be planks. That's going to be set to obtain. That's going to be set to obtain. That's going to be set to obtain. And then what we need to do is let's unlock the triple platforms. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we probably need to put one there and there. Double, triple, and that will let us have 3 gravity batteries. We need to tap into power, and it seems sensible to me to do it there. So what we need to do is run a path around the back there, and we'll go down here. Let's plan power first, because we don't have the good stuff. Pause the game for a moment while I do this, because I'm really not paying attention to anything else in the colony. And using the old high power shafts to do this kind of thing is a bit new. Well, it's a bit of an experience because I haven't done that in a while. So, then coming this way, we need to go up. And there. And there. There. Alright, let's do that. Do we want to go up one more? I think that gets us to the same level. Probably what's sensible, actually, none of this is sensible, is to do that. So that would need to go up one more now. Or do we turn? If we turn, yep. And if we turn, and if we do a double platform there, and we do our high power shaft, that's our power in. So we can build not much of this, to be honest. So let's bring a path along here. Platform and a double platform. This is a big project to be doing so early. Really is. That'll let us build a bunch of that. Probably what I should do is come back on that way. No, you probably need to do that. That. Because I can't get off the staircase then. Let's do that. Let's do that. Then that doesn't reach. So that's that linked up. That links those. So we don't need that one, I don't think. So I think that allows them to build that utter mess. Then if we do, that's also we can put in 1, 2, 3 gravity batteries. Yay. Right, you do your thing. Let's come back over here. So this is all re-greened. We've got 5 days to go. We've got good food. We've got good water. We've got good luggage. And this is mostly all cleared now, which is cool. We can do that. What's in there? A blueberry plant, which needs destroying. Do that as well. And they can chop all of those down. Probably don't need 3 lumberjacks over here, so we can restart one of you. We can pause you. Power-wise, we are still generating not as much as we need. But that's okay. You can go, because once we've done this and gotten down here, we can come along here. We can come across here. We can put that and that in, and that. and that, and we can build the rest of them without going in the bad water if we need to. So that's cool. That's getting built nice and quickly. So yeah, me likey. Got about 15 minutes left because I'm trying to do, we had the 2-hour epic at the end of the series, but an hour is really a nice amount to play and for you guys to watch. So I know sometimes, I was, before I recorded this, I was watching JC the Beard play. I love it when he does really long videos, but he quite often doesn't because people don't enjoy 2-hour long videos, it seems. So they can be paused. You can be deleted. And these guys can just come and tidy up this stuff when they can. As these get emptied, we'll delete them. And then, yeah, the plan is once they've finished with this, and once this guy's finished pumping through the bad tide, these saved up us big time. We should probably just make sure that they get a bit of a top up, and I don't do what I did last time. And let them run dry. They actually look pretty full, so maybe we are okay. These must be close. No, they are not. So let's delete you and delete you. Let's go around that. There we go. There is a path there that means they can delete all of those, which is good. You're going to keep pumping until there's no water left. How are you still alive, buddy? Razzie, you are obviously some sort of beast swimming in the bad tide. So they can't get to that one. So I guess that would need to come off of there to there. Hopefully that will allow them to build both of those. They are probably not going to be able to build that. It says doesn't say they can't get to it, so we'll see. We will see, I guess. The alternative is, yeah, it's too far from the district. So what we can do is we can put a platform there and we can run a path underneath. Let's fire prioritize that and that and those and those. And we've got our first gravity battery. It's 14,000 HPH, horsepower hours, I think it is. I'm not certain. So that's going to give us a little bit of power. And I think probably once we've got this system built, we'll build our first engine. And I think, should we unlock it? Yeah. I think it's going to go here. And we will pause it. And it's going to need a couple of staircases. And it would probably make sense to go square across there. And down and down. And do that. And then it would probably make sense to have a small industrial pile there. Or logs set to obtain. That can be deleted now. The rest of them they do need. They might need logs to build some of this, but so they can get to that now. They can get to that now. They can get to that now. So they can get all of this built. They should be able to get all of this built once that's done. And let's delete that staircase so no one gets tempted to build the thing. If we'd been quicker, we could have let Razzie out, but Razzie is done for. Right. How is... So our metal blocks are going into our gravity batteries, which is fine. We actually have both of those done. So I'm kind of tempted to pause that for now. So the power goes into food, with our food supply is looking much better. Oh, geez. God, I'm on day 3. And I've not let water through and not started pumping. My geez. Again, this is what happens when you get distracted. Not good. Not good. Now, I think that I'm really worried about water now for next cycle. Probably what we want to do is that. I bet a bunch of you were screaming at the... We've got like a day before we're going to get an alert. I hope it's a drought. I hope it's a drought and not a bad tide. Yeah. I don't even have the excuse that I'm playing with the sound off, which is quite often what I do. I was just engrossed in sorting this out. Which is sorted now, it looks like. Looks like it is connected. Everything's spinning all the way to the top. So, yeah, that's good. Let's just hope I haven't doomed our colony with insufficient water pumping. Going to put another one in. Probably we need to delete that as well. And that was a real rookie mistake. That was a really rookie mistake. Hopefully we can pump enough water that that's not a problem. And as I said, hopefully we are not getting a drought, we're getting a bad tide. Thank you, game, for screwing us over and making my mistake so much worse. Much appreciated. I think probably we want you pumping as well. And it probably makes sense to have a small water tank here for now. Set to supply. Because before we tackle making the dam, a bigger dammed area here, it's going to be a big dam area. Maybe we go across here and we keep this. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do something like across here. So it would be levy like that, like that, and don't actually need the path here, and we could do staircase up and over so they can still get in and clear out the stuff that's going to bug me. So over here, we are waiting on gears, which is fine because the gear production is running, tank production is running. So yeah, I guess they can start building this because this is just logs. So, and why would you? Is it that stupid little tree? Really? Really? No, it's because I'm a dummy. It is definitely getting time that I should stop playing. I'm being dumb. Let's unpause you and you. We are poised. I'm going to go up to a half on there. I'm not even going to risk it today. Or this time. So we've got 2 wheels going now. So we have 800 hamster powers. Which is good. There goes our bad tide. And I need to significantly reduce our water pumping because we have very quickly pumped a heck of a lot of water out of there. So we should close that. And let's do some maths before we end things. So we have 40 beavers, let's call it 40 beavers, it's 38, so that's 80 water a day for 16 days is 1,280. We need to keep pumping. I'm going to pause you so that we can maximize how long this is going to last. And you, my dude, are Mr. Pumping Person. You are the sole provider of water. And then what we are going to do is put in more levees. And more dams. And we'll path across there then. That will allow us to hold 2 deep water in all of that. What we could do is put levees along here and make it 3 deep, but we're not going to. The other thing we could do, no, we're not going to do that. Yeah. This dude is still hanging on. You're in back. Yeah, you're a beast. He's gone from. I wonder if he's got stuck. Because he's just contaminated. He's not got ill. I reckon he's got in some sort of weird loop where he might live forever down there. Have we really created zombie beaver? We don't need to build these because they've finished building that now. So that's okay. We've created zombie beaver. The key to beaver immortality is to live in the bad tide. I don't know why there was so little water left in here when I closed it. But we're working on fixing it. So that's all we can do. We've got 240 logs. So we should be able to get this built pretty easily. I'm assuming that they are also still working on, yeah, we've got 2 and a bit. We don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore. Oh, they're building this still. Oh, well. I guess, yeah, they can't get to those, can they? So let's just delete those for now. On that bombshell, we have found the key to beaver immortality. I'm going to say thank you for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, click the like button. Comments, questions, or suggestions, stick them below, and I will see you